What's up guys, David Falla here, and I'm back. Actually last week I was at Ohio, I was at the Arnold Classic. I posted some pictures and some stuff on Instagram. If you aren't following me there, don't forget to follow me, because I try to post as much as I can on the stories and like everyday situations, so don't forget to follow me there. So for today's video, we're actually going to be doing a short tutorial, but it's something that many of you have been asking, which is how to erase the skin line. I know many of you have problems with that, like after you're done with the fade, you still kind of see a little bit of the line. Some of you believe it's the machine, and which it could be sometimes, you know, but most of the time it might be just a technique. So today I'm going to show you the way I do it, the way I remove the line, and then hopefully you guys can learn from this. So let's start watching the tutorial. He's gonna be our model for the day. I've no idea video him before. You guys seen him before. I'm gonna leave the the link right here for the video. You guys want to see it. Anyway, to start, we're gonna use the Andis Supra ZR with the detachable 5 zeros. This is gonna help us remove the bulk and also kind of make our first guideline. You can use your trimmer, you can use the machine with the lever closed, whatever you guys want. I always use my Supra, I always use my detachables for this step, but you can use whatever you want. So when you guys are done, just make sure you remove everything. I know some people just like making the line and then kind of leaving all the bulk on the bottom. I like to remove everything. I like it to be really clean and remove all the hairs. It just makes my life easier. I know it might take a little longer. You're like, oh, I can do that later, but at the end I think it's better to do it first, and you have like a clean canvas to start your fading with. After we're done with removing the bulk, we're gonna use electric shaver. If you don't have electric shaver, you don't like using electric shavers, you can always use a razor for this. I like the electric shaver. I always used it. I think it's better. You avoid cutting the client, and many other things that you can do with a razor. So use a shaver. Just make sure you create a gap between the first guideline and the shaver. Okay, the reason for that gap is because you want to be able to erase that shaver line that you're making right now, and if you don't create that line, then your guideline, the guides are going to start going up and up and up. So it's not going to be like let's say you're doing a low fade, it's going to end up being like a mid fade, and you already know. So you can see here I'm leaving about like half an inch from the shaver line to the first guideline that I did. After we're done using the razor or the electric shaver, we're gonna go ahead and use a trimmer. The trimmer is gonna help us kind of like fade the shaver or the razor into the first guideline with the detachable. So we're just gonna use the corners, or we're gonna use the whole blade, whatever you want, and just kind of remove that line, the little line that you can see sometimes, depending on the hair thickness. Sometimes like with dark, thick hair, you can see it more. The hair's a little thinner, you probably won't see it, but I always like doing this step just to make sure everything is clean, everything is faded. I don't want to see no little lines, or I don't want to see where the actual guidelines start or anything like that. So this is what I do. So to start, I'm gonna make a second guideline. This is gonna be with the Magic Clip with the lever open, and then the guideline is going to be like about half an inch to an inch, depending on obviously the type of fade that you're doing, on the profile of the head, and many other things. There's not an exact science on how wide your guidelines have to be. So in this case, it's going to be about half an inch. So pretty much what I do is simple. I start with my lever open just to make the guideline. Then what I do, I close that lever a little bit, and then I don't go as high anymore. Then I close it a little more, then I go a little lower, and then a little more, and I go a little lower until the lever is fully closed. And then you see me, it's just gonna be like a little movement to erase the small line that I left. I don't have, if the lever is fully closed, I don't have to go all the way up to where I made that guideline. Like, it just little by little, you move the lever, and you don't go as high, you don't go as high, you don't go as high. So you obviously have to be careful, because the movement obviously becomes like a little difficult once the lever is fully closed. But this is what precision comes in experience. You have to practice and practice and practice until you're able to kind of get that movement of not going as high anymore once the lever is fully closed. So this is just the way I do it. There's many ways to do it. There's people that have different techniques, and I just want you to understand that this is just the way I do it. You guys don't have to do it this way. You can do it a different way. I just want you to learn my technique, and then you can learn somebody else's technique, and maybe just make up your own technique. Just make up your own technique. So that's the way, you know, I want to make that clear. And that's the final result, guys. I didn't record the whole haircut because you guys already saw this haircut. Like I can leave the link right here in the description, but that's pretty much how I erase the skin line of a fade. So that was the tutorial, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you guys think about it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give it a thumbs up. This really helps the channel grow, and let all the people kind of see the channel and see what the videos are about, and hopefully learn something from what I do. And that's it, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.